welcome to your February part 2 general love reading. This is your girl, Mermaid Scales Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me here. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Aries. This is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. To only take what resonates with you and leave what doesn't for someone who really needs to hear this message. Hi, Cross Watchers. You're very welcome here if you're interested in an Aries. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Aries and Cross Watchers that energy is fluid. And this simply means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you may feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You're more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles if that resonates with your specific situation the best. So you may, for my longtime subscribers, have noticed I said February part 2, and I'm kind of taking this reading as like an extension of the February readings as far as, something that could be enhancing the February reading from the beginning of the month for you, some of you guys, or just a complete different love reading for those that didn't resonate with the first message here. I'm hoping that I could provide you with that information, more accuracy for this part 2 reading. But again, I am connecting to a very general, broad population of Aries. So if this still doesn't resonate with you guys, I highly suggest checking out your rising, Venus, moon signs to see if those resonate with you further, or check out the next Aries reading to see if those messages will be more for you. But with that being said, let's go ahead and get this reading started. I'm first going to use my sound bowl here to clear, set the energy, and do a mini meditation with you guys. But if you just want to jump right on into the card pull to see what the cards have to say, check out the pinned comment below with all the timestamps. For those of you here with me now, thank you so much for joining me. It really does help me connect to your energy by doing this. So I'm going to ask everyone to take a deep breath in. I'm going to ring the sound bowl 3 times, and during that time, I just want you to open up your energy to ask the questions you may have in regards to your love life, and we'll see what Spirit has to say. So let's go ahead and take that deep breath in. And tune into the energy of Aries. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what Spirit has to say for you guys for February part 2 general love reading. And for this reading, I am tuning into an energy in or around your psychic field of someone that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you right now in this moment, whether you are single or taken, whether you are currently in a connection with this energy or in separation with this energy. I'm going to ask about their true thoughts and feelings towards you, whether this is something you need to hear for better understanding, for, getting more closure on something here, or just knowing what this person may have always thought but didn't have the courage to say. So let's go ahead and see whose energy wants to come forward for you, Aries, and why they're coming forward for you guys for this reading. So tell me about the energy that wants to connect to Aries right now. Okay, first card out, we have the Clock. Capricorn just got this card. So if you're dealing with the Capricorn, or if you have strong Capricorn in your chart, I suggest checking out the Capricorn reading to see if there's messages for you there. But this card says, need time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. Something's been going on for quite some time between you and someone else that has been going slowly. I'm seeing the letter E as in Eric or as in Emily. First, middle, last initial can mean something to someone. But yeah, I think that this has been going on for some time, and it's kind of like you're at this point now wondering, how much longer is this going to take? Do I need to wait more? Is this worth waiting on? I think you're kind of in that limbo, or that's what they're wondering about you, Aries. Again, you could always flip the roles if you need to. But, I'm kind of paying attention more towards the alarms here at the top than I did with Capricorn's reading. So I wonder if some of you guys are some sort of like urgency about to happen to go off, or someone's getting some sort of wake-up call here about the situation, Aries. Someone definitely has a nice okay, how do I say this? It's a confirmation. If you don't like it or it's not for you, don't take it. Bear with me for a second. Someone may have very nice breasts, or someone's definitely a breast type of person that is very attracted to breasts in general. I don't know. That's just something that came up. That could be for a few of you. But let's go ahead and get some more information about this. Let's see where this is kind of more heading towards as far as the clock goes. We have romantic feelings. Okay, and it says your feelings are real and worth exploring. So as long as this has taken, I think it has helped someone develop the anchor of really needing that type of space or that type of slowness or that type of time to be fully secure with you, Aries. You guys are fast moving type of energies. I get it. But this person really needed to anchor into something that I think for them, you were a bit more patient with, or a bit more of like, all right, there is something here I feel very strongly. I hope they feel the same, because I've been really wanting to be patient with this person, understand this person, and trust me, it definitely worked. This person has the same feelings for you as you do for them, and those are mutual feelings, strong feelings, passionate feelings for one another. I feel they've been a little bit more like hands-on with you, a little bit more kissy towards you, a little bit more open, you know, physically towards you, maybe even more so in public, wanting to hold your hand, wanting to put an arm around you, wanting to put a hand on your arm or on your waist, on your thigh. They are definitely making more initiatives, showing that there's a sense of strong love here for you, Aries, and they love kissing you. They think you're a good kisser, especially those that leave them a little taste with like biting the bottom lip or sucking on the lip before pulling away. I'm seeing that as well. Tell me more of this energy here for Aries. It says broken. And then bottom of the deck, we have heart. I love you. I did not look at the bottom of the deck for anyone else, but I felt I needed to do it for you. So there is someone in love with you. There is someone that loves you. But with broken here, maybe this is why someone needed to understand something for taking a very, very long time. And maybe why the timing had to go this way. So with broken, it says the damage has already been done, and I don't know how to pick the pieces up. You know, I don't feel this is between the two of you. I feel this had to do something with like a really hard breakup in the past, a devastating betrayal of the past, or maybe even just a really hard childhood that someone may have grown up with. So I think with that being said, it took someone a very long time to believe in the feelings for you, to be like open to the feelings for you. And so I think that that is where something of that was very broken within this person, you've healed within them, Aries. I do sense that. And I think that's something where like you're the first person, if not ever, then in a very, very long time, that they feel like this could be something safe for them. This is something that they can trust, and this is something that they want to hold on to. Wow. Okay, let's get into the tarot. This person has deep, deep feelings for you, but it took some time to honestly trust those feelings. So with the tarot, I'm going to ask how they feel about you right now. What do they think of you? What do they like about you? What do they not like about you? What do they like about the connection they have with you currently, and what do they not like about it? And what are their highest hopes and deepest fears in regards to this connection with you, Aries? What are they really hoping is going to happen and unfold between the two of you? And what are they afraid of? Well, the first thing I want to point out here is that there's already 2 3s. So 3 can mean something to you on a personal level. Your birthday could be April 3rd, April 13th, March 23rd, or March 30th. Tell me more. Okay, so we have, yep. Wow, you've done a lot to heal them. I wonder if they've even told you how much you've done to kind of heal their heart space, or to heal some sort of broken heart that they had. You were the exact thing that came into their life at the exact right time. Oh, that's why the clock is there. Interesting. Okay. Okay. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Some of you could have strong Cancer in your chart. You could be dealing with the Cancer. It does not have to be the case. But yeah, you guys, I feel, provided something to them that was real, authentic, deep. loving. When you do, like, I get it, sometimes you're just in it for a good time, but when you do find someone you really like, really start to develop feelings for, you'll be all there for them, and you will give your heart, and you wear your heart on your sleeve. And I think in a lot of ways with this Queen of Cups energy, it's someone who's very intuitive, very psychic. So especially with the High Priestess that has come out here, I definitely wonder if some of you guys are psychics, intuitives yourself. And maybe even some of you have like a water rising or a water moon. But definitely it is like you've delved into this space deep in their heart that not a lot of people get to. But I think through your intuitive instincts on this, through your intuitive guidance on this, on how to deal with this, on how to accept them, on how to like maneuver this person who I think you do know a good part of their backstory as far as how they've been hurt, how they were heartbroken by a certain someone, definitely, and how you were going to be different for them and show them that you were different. And they're at that place now where I feel, or recently have come into that place where they understand you are someone that they want to hold on to, that they always want to have in their life, that you are genuine, you are deep, you are intuitive, you are just this well of love that I think they're finally letting themselves accept and trust and cave into. I definitely see someone hooking up on a countertop. That could be confirmation for what you two have done before in the past, or in the kitchen in general. But let's go ahead and get into this. So how they feel about you is the Knight of Swords. Air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Sorry, I do have to censor these for YouTube community guidelines. But okay, so I definitely feel there could be an age difference where they are younger than you. If that's not the case, don't worry about it. But I feel as if with this Page of Swords in the heart space, they've learned a lot of new things through being with you. They've learned a lot about, you know, their own emotions, about what they maybe used in the past that kind of blocked them off from, you know, trusting or opening up. But the way, again, the way you pursued this, and the way that you were already so intuitive, you knew the right things that were kind of going to make this person eventually come out of their shell. They love your body. They love your body. No matter what shape type it is, they find it very, very sexy. They love it. If you've ever sent nudes to them, they've kept them. They've awed over them. So, but with this Page of Swords energy here, they feel like this could be a new step into going in a new direction for them that they haven't seen or felt they could have in a connection. They see you as someone that has been eye-opening. And maybe that's why I was kind of being drawn into the alarms of that clock in the card there. You have opened and activated a part of their heart chakra that they're now learning to rebuild, learning to trust again. Someone could also be very tall for their, you know, taller than the average person. But what they think about this connection and think about you is Three of Swords in reverse. Libra energy. I mean, yeah, you're the person that has helped heal their broken heart. You're the person that has helped heal like their very uncertain outlook on love. Like, I wonder if after some sort of heartbreak or some sort of rough childhood, they were like, I'm never going to get married. I'm never going to have kids. I'm never going to, you know, like ever give myself to love because I know love to be hurtful. You're reversing that. And you're kind of the first person that makes them think it's actually possible to have a safe type of love in this way. They know you're loyal. They know you're not going to cheat. Yeah, I definitely feel someone here had like a big betrayal of cheating. It could have been with a long-term partner. I don't feel like this is something where it was like insignificant or small. Cheating's never insignificant or small, but like, you know, it was someone with they actually thought was the love of their life, or someone that actually they thought they were going to be with forever, and it devastated them. So with the Three of Swords in reverse on how they think about this or think about you is something that you are there to kind of heal their heart. You were brought into their life to, you know, reverse this type of damaged or broken thinking about love and romance for them that has been really huge. And I think you're also the person that is finally helping them get over that person from the past. Not saying that there is still love there, maybe, but it feels more so of like, you know, the memory of how much that hurt. They were never really fully ready to let that go until you came in their life. There is someone that could be a musician or likes to make songs, make beats, plays an instrument as a hobby type of thing here I'm seeing. And there's definitely something about someone's thighs that are really sexy. Or someone could have a thigh tattoo or a birthmark on their thigh. What they like the most about you is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Pisces energy. So you are not so easy to, like, at least with this person, give up and walk away. There was something you felt very connected to this person on, with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess we see here, on a soul level, on a psychic level, that made you kind of think it was worth staying out and seeing what this gut feeling was, what this intuitive pull or draw into each other really was. And Eight of Cups, like in reverse, usually it kind of means like someone becoming emotionally distant or wanting to pursue other things because there's a yearning for something more out there. But they don't feel that with you. They feel that what they were ever looking for or what they ever wanted is here with you, Aries. And they don't want to go anywhere. They don't want this to sabotage. And maybe they're usually runners, and maybe they usually tend to kind of like withdraw when they start to get emotionally involved with someone in a romantic sense, but they're fighting that need for you. There's something about you that makes them want to stay, that has healed them, that has, you know, made them grow in a lot of ways through their perspective, through their mind, definitely with the Page of Swords, but definitely you're just someone that is worth sticking around for. And I think you're also sensing that with this person as well. You don't want to leave each other. You don't want to give up on this. And I feel both of you are at this point of wanting and willing to do whatever it takes to make this work here. And that means even sticking through the hardest times. That's when you know you're in love, honestly. That quote by like Marilyn Monroe is like, if you can't accept me at my worst, you don't deserve me at my best. Like, and obviously I'm not saying you would stay in a toxic, horrible relationship, but meaning like you've seen, I think, a lot of sides to this person that they were afraid would push someone away. But I think you see them and had sympathy or had compassion or resonated on some sort of level if you shared like similar stories of the past that made you want to help grow with this person. It's beautiful what I'm seeing here, honestly. This is the type of stuff that is meant to last. They can see it lasting. What they don't like about this connection is the Three of Pentacles. So Capricorn energy. So someone could have work could be a big part of someone's life, or maybe there's a project going on currently that has been taking someone's, you know, need and attention and energy for now. Some sort of deadline due, budget due, project due, proposal due, maybe, I don't know. And so I think for the meantime, where this has been happening the last 3 weeks, 3 months, maybe they haven't been able to see you as much and they miss seeing you as much as they could have. But honestly, you know, for a lot of you, I'm getting this intuitive feeling. Like I'm seeing the imagery here of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck where you see that guy on the bench showing his like great, amazing work and the other two looking up in awe. They may think like you're too good for them in a sense, or that you may be out of their league, or, you know, it could be that why would you ever settle for someone like them? Again, there's a lot of hurt in this person's heart. And they find it a little bit, you know, hard to believe at times that you would be someone that wants to be with them. Some of you could have met at work through work friends maybe, and maybe there's a little bit of difficulties with that, of dating while being in the workplace, or yeah, that's for a very few amount of you perhaps. But definitely for most of you, I'm either getting that work is a big part of someone's life right now that is taking a lot of time away from the two of you, which may be why the clock is here, as well as kind of putting a halt on this or a hold on this, but also I think too, like for others of you, it's clear that this person may be at awe that you really are wanting them and you really are wanting to work with them, because they do view you like on a pedestal at times, Aries. I'm seeing someone with like dark brown bed sheets or a dark brown couch that could be in their living room, just to confirm. What they like the most about this connection is the Five of Cups. So Scorpio energy, yeah, again, you showed them that it was possible to move on from hurt, to move on from pain. And like the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith again deck, it's like someone's crying over the Three of Cups that were spilled, but there's two cups right behind them. And when they're ready, they can cross that bridge that's in the distance to kind of go for that Two of Cups. You help them recover in a really tough time in their life, a really tough time in their love life, where they were thinking, you know, a lot was lost or that they were never going to be able to recover and never find that true love. You were there to help. Again, like the timing of it, it almost feels like with the clock and with romantic feelings, you came at the time when they needed it the most. And I don't know if they realized that until after seeing the impact you've had on their lives, Aries. And with this Five of Cups in the upright, it's been very healing for them to know that even when there's losses, usually it means there's something better out there. There's something meant to be more for you. And they think they found that with you. So going through the loss they did actually turned out to be a great blessing for them to have been able to find you. What they don't like about this connection is the Strength card, Leo energy. So different messages for different groups of you. What I'm feeling for some of you, again, is like the lack of confidence, right? It still kind of is shifted. It's a lot better than where it was where you guys met. I'll give it that. But it's still like, again, the broken part of them could sometimes come out or sometimes get the better of them in a sense, where it's like the ego-based fear, the mistrust, the, you know, I definitely feel like this person's always worried about cheating, even if you were going to. They may wonder, oh, who are you talking to? Why are you going to go do that with them? And it may be difficult to deal with at times, as it would be. But what I'm sensing and feeling here in this specific situation is that this person's just coming from a place that is still trying to overcome that blow that they had in mistrust. So maybe I feel for some of you, you can also resonate with that. If that is something you've been working through with this person, is to like regain trust, or like, I don't know what else to do. You can trust me. Just like the trust issues, I think, can make it harder to hold on to this, or at times be harder than any other time to hold on to this. But their confidence too wavers. And that's where, like, you know, the inner ego within themselves kind of starts to build up again of, you know, you're not good enough, or this isn't going to meant to be to happen. And that's where they try to shut off, and that's where they try to close out maybe. But yeah, I think this person really is doing their best in the way that they can to rebuild the confidence in themselves, to know that you are someone that is meant to be worth fighting for. And if that even means fighting their own demons, even if that means fighting their own ego, they're working at it. And it's hard work to do. And it gets, you know, hard to keep up with this. But again, there's a will and a pull towards you, Aries, that makes it worth it. Highest hopes is the Page of Pentacles. So Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, you know, with the Strength, with the clock, with the Page of Swords. I wonder if they've been planning on the right time to offer you something here. And it could be the offer of a gift. That is something they were saving up for, wanted to give to you. Maybe even, you know, your birthday's not too far away. Perhaps as the end of March rolls up, or early April, they're planning on something that they want to celebrate, give to you as a gift in that sense. Already thinking of it. That's a big sign that they care, right? or even just offer like maybe a big step for them, which would be to start a committed connection, or to start, you know, putting more time into this romance once this work situation's over. Doing things that they hope will impress you, take you to your favorite restaurants, cook for you your favorite meals, you know, pay for tickets for a concert of someone you really been wanting to see. I wonder if that's something they're hoping to do, is to show you, you know, that they're really starting to be all in this, if it's not just an offer of commitment here. I think that there's something that they want to prove to you. There's something that they want to like show you that would be successful in you accepting this, or accepting that they're all in, and then going from there with those steps. But the deepest fears is the High Priestess. Okay, so for some of you guys, what I'm feeling with this High Priestess energy here is that if they remain too silent for too long, they keep it all in, they're still afraid to show it, even though you know there's more to it. There's more they want to say, there's more they want to do. But you're, you know, again, with the Strength card, you're just trying to hold on to it to the point where it's just, maybe you sense and feel they're never going to be ready. They're afraid that their own silence or their own inactivity or pursuit or taking a chance at this is going to be what loses the connection for you. I feel with something that bothers Aries in general is when people just aren't honest with, you know, what's really going on within them. Aries is very great at expressing, you know, their annoyances or their fears, or, you know, I think Aries are pretty straight up people. And so when there's someone that won't even say, look, I just need some time right now, or yeah, I'm bothered, I need space right now, they'll accept that more than just being like, no, everything's okay, no, everything's fine. That's just what's going to rub an Aries the wrong way. And I think that that's something maybe they're afraid that they've been doing that has been kind of making you question the pull here, the connection here that is very strong. But I think too, Aries, there's, especially for the psychic, intuitive Aries, you have been able to read this person from the beginning. And I think you've been able to sense things that they've always been able to hide or cover up with their closest family members and friends, that they weren't able to hide and shut out with you. And again, like I said, you've hit a very rare, very sacred, protected space of their heart that is now at your disposal, kind of, in a sense, or they feel very, very much, you know, like they can't try to avoid a conversation or try to kind of put up some walls, because you know them too well at this point. And that does put them in a very scary place, very scary position. But I think it's someone that finally is meant to be in their lives in that way, to get them to come out of their shell and to express their true selves. Even if it's scary for them, I think it's 100% necessary. And you've been able to do that for them, Aries. All right, Aries, to see the likely outcome of this situation, what is likely to happen and unfold in the upcoming weeks as we head into March, as we head into Pisces season, what is likely to happen from all this? Are they going to do anything very soon? Is there something you still need to wait out on, and for what reason? We're going to go ahead and take all this to the extended reading. So if you'd like to join me for the extended reading, we're going to go ahead and take this to Patreon. And I will provide the extended reading link in my description box of this video to the Patreon video, where we'll explore this deeper. We'll get more information for you. So for those of you that really felt this was your reading, I promise there'll be more answers and clarity for you in the extended reading. And also, I have opened up recently my Patreon exclusive community. So those who love to purchase my extended readings, I have a great deal for you guys if you want to join that community, where you won't have to repurchase, you know, the $5.55 for every upload, for every sign. If you access the exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot community, you will have a one-time fee every month of, having access to every single extended reading I upload. So you can check out your moon sign, rising sign, Venus sign, cross watch for other signs for just a one-time fee instead of repeatedly buying that. So if you're interested in my exclusive Mermaid Scales Tarot community, where I will also be doing exclusive lives, chats with you guys, you can go ahead and check that out. I'll be putting that link in the description box of this video as well. But if this is where you depart, Aries, I really hope you enjoyed this reading and this message. And if you did, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. I love you, Aries, very much, and I'll see you next time. Take care, Aries.